Bitch, get the fuck out my motherfucking trap house. There's some reasons why I had to kick your ass out.
What's going on, guys? Global King back again with another video. Today we're back on NBA 2K18 Myteam. Today I'm doing a post commentary, and today's post commentary is just going to be talking about kind of the NBA season so far and what Myteam moments cards we should be expecting in the next week or so. Now today I'm only going to be talking about 5 moments cards I think we may see in NBA 2K18 Myteam, but there are a lot of players that have been doing very good, so you could argue that a lot of players should get moments cards, but these are just the 5 that I think, in my opinion, we potentially could see getting moments cards. One thing that's actually interesting about moments cards so far this year is that after the first game of NBA basketball, 2K18 Myteam on Twitter tweeted out that there were going to be 2 moments cards in league packs. Now I know for sure one of the cards they mentioned was Nick Young after his great game against the Rockets. I forget who the other card they said was potentially going to be in league packs for a moments card, but they actually deleted that tweet like an hour or so after for whatever reason, so I don't know why they decided not to put those cards in packs. I guess they must have just decided like an hour after that they didn't want to use those moments cards, didn't want to give moments cards out too early. I don't know why they took down the tweet. A lot of people are not exactly sure what they did that for, but nevertheless they did, so I guess we might see moments cards in the next couple of days, but we have not seen any yet. So going off of what I just said, the first card in this 5 cards that could potentially be moments cards is actually going to be that Nick Young. Now like I just stated, 2K18 Myteam on Twitter tweeted out that there was going to be a Nick Young moments card. For whatever reason they took it down, I don't know why, but based off of that and based off of his performance against the Rockets, I do think he deserves and is going to get a moments card in 2K18 coming soon. I think he hit like 6 threes or something like that off of the bench for the Warriors, so that's crazy. The current card he has right now is a silver. He has like a historic emerald card, but the current card he has right now is a silver, so he should be getting a gold moments card. And just like I said, he did hit a lot of threes in that game, so I would expect this moments card to potentially have a really good 3-point shot. I'm not exactly sure what the stats are going to look like, but I would be surprised if it didn't have a good 3-point shot. Moving on to the second moments card I think is going to be in Myteam coming soon. It's going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now his current card is an emerald, so he might actually get a sapphire, which would actually be really nice because that card is just OP. A Giannis card is always really good, and he's had 3 really good games so far in like the first week of NBA basketball. I think he scored 37, 38, and last night he had 44 points. So honestly, if he does not get a moments card, that's going to be completely ridiculous. How do you not give a guy a moments card who's averaging like almost 40 points a game? And that card should be decently well. We're gonna have to see how it plays, but it should be a decently well card. His cards are never great shooters, but he is like what, 6'11" or something, and he can play the point guard position because he always has good ball control and speed with ball. So the card's probably going to be OP, and it's probably going to go for a lot early when it's released. Moving on to the third moments card I think is going to be in the game is actually going to be Lonzo Ball, whose current card is a silver, so he might get a gold moments card. Now obviously if you watch his first game, he did terrible, so obviously he's not going to get a moments card for that game, but the second game he almost had a triple-double and he had like 30 points or something. So he went off in that second game, and having a near 30-point triple-double as a rookie definitely should get him a moments card, especially because everybody seems to like him around the league. So I'd be surprised if he does not get a moments card, and it should be a gold card and should actually be a fairly decent card to use because of the fact that he's a 6'6" point guard, and it should be a well-rounded card. So now we're moving on to the final 2 cards that I think could potentially get moments cards in NBA 2K18 Myteam. Now these final 2 cards I'm honestly not as confident about as I am with the first 3, but the players that I do mention here did have really good games and could potentially get moments cards. I just think there's a chance that they might not get moments cards compared to the other 3 cards I've already mentioned, but we'll just have to wait and see. It all depends on what 2K decides to release as moments cards. But if we move on to the 4th card that I think could potentially get a moments cards, is actually going to be Blake Griffin. Now he had a really good game in his first game against the Lakers. He actually dominated. He got a couple poster dunks as well, so this card could potentially be very good at dunking. Now his current card is an emerald, so he would be getting a sapphire moments card, I would expect. Now like I said, I feel confident that he deserves a moments card because he did have a really good game, but I could also see 2K maybe not giving him a moments card. I'm not exactly sure why. I just feel like maybe he might not get a moments card, but if 2K does happen to give him a moments card, this card could actually be very good like I just said, because in the game he was actually hitting a lot of threes and mid-ranges, so he might actually be a decent shooter, and like I just said, he had a couple poster slams, so this card could be a really good dunker and potentially a decent shooter for a big. So that's why I'm excited to potentially use this card. We're just gonna have to wait and see if 2K decides to give him a moments card or not. Now the 5th and final card that I think we could potentially see as a moments card coming soon in 2K18 is actually going to be another big, and it's Marc Gasol. Now I know last night against the Warriors, Kevin Durant and Steph Curry both got ejected, but at the same time he still had a very good game. I think he finished with like 30 something points, which is just really good for Marc Gasol. Even though Durant and Curry did get ejected, I feel like he still had a very good game, and against the Warriors, which is a really good team, so I think he might get a moments card. Now his current card is an emerald, so he potentially could get a sapphire just like the rest of these cards. And Marc Gasol's cards have actually always been very good at shooting, so it'd be a really good stretch big to have. So it could go for a little bit of MT and could be a very useful card. But we're just gonna have to wait and see if 2K decides to give him a moments card. Like I said, the final two cards I'm not too sure I feel like could potentially get a moments card. I think they do deserve a moments card, but 2K just might not for whatever reason give him a moments card. I'm not exactly sure why I think that. But basically guys, that is going to be the video. I know it's a little short, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick commentary on some cards I think we could potentially see as moments cards coming soon. Now obviously I don't know if any of these cards are actually going to be in the game. I'm just saying what I think should be in the game and what I think could potentially be in the game. I have no idea if any of these cards are going to be in the game. Like I said earlier, they did send out a tweet about Nick Young, but I'm not exactly sure if that's going to hold true. We're just gonna have to wait and see, but I am excited to get our first moments cards. And the nice thing about getting moments cards is that they're in normal packs, you know, league packs that are the cheapest packs on the market, so you could get some really good cards early in the year from moments cards, which is just really nice. So I am a little bit excited to see what moments cards we get and try to open up some league packs. But anyway guys, like I said, that's been the video. Don't forget to leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll be back soon with another regular My Team video. Anyway, it's been Global King, and I'm out. Peace.
I seen a lot of shit I shouldn't have, but never forgot it though. Brothers on the corner selling crack like it was nada though. Walk inside my kitchen, baking soda all up on the floor. Police banging on